Gutho and Addo-Carr could potentially land at the Dragons. That would all be under Ben Hunt's contract.
Oh, it's good that they finally come to a decision and we can move on.
After a board meeting today, Josh Addo-Carr has been sacked by the Bulldogs.
Josh Addo-Carr and Clint Gutherson may soon don the St George Illawarra Dragons jersey, as both players are reported to be in talks with the Dragons following recent club exits.
What's the decision?
Yeah, I don't know if the club's put anything official out as yet, but I've been told that after a board meeting today, Josh Addo-Carr has been sacked by the Bulldogs. So a big story.
According to Corey Parker on Breakfast with Corey and Heels on SEN, the Dragons could bring in both Addo-Carr and Gutherson under the financial framework left by Ben Hunt's departure.
Gutherson is reported to be going to the Dragons, where Ben Hunt was. Ben Hunt, if you stay with me here, was on about $1 million. Gutherson at the Parramatta Eels was on about 800.
Parker suggested that Parramatta might cover part of Gutherson's remaining contract, potentially contributing $250,000, bringing the Dragons' share down to approximately $500,000 for Gutherson.
Now, Flanagan, if I know Flano the way I do, wouldn't be paying full freight for Gutho. So if Parramatta, for example, tip in around $250 of Gutho's contract, well, I believe then the Dragons will be picking up Gutho for about $500. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Similarly, Addo-Carr, currently valued at around $500,000, could join the Dragons at an affordable rate. Parker and co-host Ian Healy discussed the likelihood that Addo-Carr and Gutherson could fit within the Dragons' salary structure left by Hunt and Lomax, providing flexibility for additional signings.
Off the back of that, Addo-Carr is also tipped to be going to the Dragons. So whilst Gutho and Addo-Carr could potentially land at the Dragons, that would all be under Ben Hunt's contract.
Right.
You with me?
Yes.
Okay.
With you.
So
hang on. Let's one question. Have Parramatta agreed to pay $250 for Gutho?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, but I'm just tipping out of 800K. I reckon if you were letting Gutho go and that was he wasn't part of your future, you can't just go, well, you know, he still has a current deal there. So I reckon you could probably get around 250, maybe 300 out of Parramatta Eels.
Can you see that Addo-Carr being allowed to play for 400? Or has he got a higher value than that?
Well, no, his value at the moment, so he's on 550.
Yes.
So he's looking around 500 at the moment.
Yes, and he'd be allowed to play for that.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. But remember, they lost Zac Lomax, who was a winger at the Dragons. Mm-hmm. He was on around 850. So they could potentially pick up Josh Addo-Carr and Clint Gutherson for Ben Hunt's contract, Lomax that has moved on, and still have cash in the bank.
Yes.
Which is why I think has played this part in regards to what Ben Hunt is. So a little bit unfolding there.